Hey guys, it's the first Hawk here with What If the Deku Had the Mask, Part 5. Before we start this What If, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And check out my gaming channel and my Discord and Instagram in the description below. Also, I haven't been uploading lately because I've been busy, so I'm trying to upload more. But, not that's out of the way, let's start this What If. So we last left off. The USJ incident just happened, and All Might just asked Deku a question. Is he the ninja? Deku's trying to think of a bullshit lie to tell All Might. Deku's like, what do you like to know about the ninja? All Might says, I know you are him. I'm so sorry you hear dogs in the background. Nothing they can do. All Might then says, but I have no idea how you hear. Last time I saw you were like 45-ish. Not to mention you're so much younger and you seem less experienced. They was like, okay, gotta push a lie. They was in the sense, he was my teacher. The reason why our parents summoned because he was my teacher. And yeah, always like that's such BS. It was like, okay, let me be real with you. I'm like, that's what I've been asking for. Megadon says, long story short, he's dead. He gave me his power, and now I have to take his place and defeat this sorcerer villain. I was like, what? It was like, hopefully he believes that. It was like, so the original ninja's dead. It was like, yes. I says, how you pass on his power? It was like, better not say. If I do, I'm gonna lose the power. It was like, oh my, it's like how? It was like, if I say I'm gonna lose it. They could remember hearing, if he reveals the secret of the mask, he will lose the power of the ninja. So Deku hasn't revealed it. Well, he hasn't really revealed it. He should. Well, not kind of true. Deku says Deku have been told the mask can't be taken away, so he's keeping the secret for now. It was like, so that's why your power's so similar. Deku says, how much do you know? Deku says, well, I'm still learning about everything, but I learned a lot already. Deku says, how are you still learning if the last one died? It was like, he left me this strange machine that seems to have all his knowledge. It was like, almost like, can I see it? It was like, sure. The good pick was a book. Oh my, says it's just a book. It was like, yeah. Whenever I open it, I get sucked. My mind gets like sucked out of my head. I'm sent to inside the book. I just open the book, but you can't. He's like, why can't I open it? He says, I guess you're not the ninja. You can't open it. Like, almost like, BS. Oh my, tries to use all his power, try to open it, and fails. He ends up then deflating. He was like, you know, I can help you heal your wound. I was like, what? It was like, yeah, I learned art of healing. Like, almost like, what is art of healing? The special move that heals. I was like, The Kuten heals all my wounds. Almost like, I want to ask the ninja to eventually heal my wounds since I've seen him use art of healing, but he just disappeared. It was like a ninja supposed to be staying stealth. Not to mention, there's a reason I got his powers. Ninja. The thing I can speak. I might ask, how exactly did he die? Well, Deku says, I have no idea. Says, huh. Okay. And guys, if you want to take out the game for comment in the comments below. After Deku talk with All Might a little bit, All Might let Deku go. He was like, oh my goodness, that was so stressful. Hope you believe everything I told him. I was like, something's not right. He's still not telling me the truth. But someone will still the truth. I gotta figure out later. But over time, Deku finds about the sports festival. Deku saw a sudden thing, but when Deku was training, he realized something. His sword is gone. He comes to somebody can't summon it. Deku was like, what is going on? Deku looks in the knock and see what happened. Then there's a flashback to when Deku got a sword destroyed by Shiraki. He was like, what? I've been able to summon that sword out of nowhere. You telling me if I get destroyed, I can't resummon it? Ninja Nomicon says, a sword is a ninja's primary weapon. It cannot be easily replicated. You just, in once lost, it's almost lost forever. They go like, you gotta be joking. He was like, what am I supposed to do now? I have no sword. And again, a sword is super dangerous, but it's the ninja attire. It's super strong and super sharp. You can almost cut through anything. It literally cut through robots. So what am I gonna do now? Ninja then just shows another thing. It says, a ninja's most powerful ally could be as weaponsmith. For the weaponsmith can forge any tool a ninja can use. There's like weaponsmith? Oh yeah. The guy says, okay, where's this weaponsmith? It shows a long line of men who seems to all be like wearing ironsmiths clothes. But then Ninja Nomicon does all graves. Like, so they're all dead. Ninja Nomicon says, when was the last one? Then Ninja Nomicon says 2005. It was like, you joking? Almost 100 years ago? Ninja's like, what am I gonna do now? Hey, and then Ninja Nomicon says, Smith is not easily made, but could be made. And he was like, okay, we're supposed to get it. So basically you have to find somebody to become a new ninja weaponsmith. And Ninja Nomicon says, yep, and shoots him back out. The girl's like, you gotta be joking with me. Deku begins training. He's doing out much ninja weapons because he can't, since he has no sword. He gets to use his shirt guns. But over time, he's trying to think what ninja weapons he can use. One day when he's training, Taisuke makes him drink of water. Taisuke's been kind of nice to Deku ever since he saved her, and tried to save her when she got attacked. He was like, Taisuke asked, why you look so weird, Deku? He was like, I lost my sword. He was like, oh yeah, that sword you had used to protect me? He was like, yeah. Didn't you get this sword by Shigaraki fellow? He was like, yeah. But can't you just make a new one because you're able to make shurikens and bring them out of nowhere? He was like, shurikens and a sword are just a copy of the original. If the original gets destroyed, I can't resummon them. He was like, so in other words, if your sword gets broken, you can't bring it back. The same applies to all your other weapons. They're just like, yeah. If I give them up, or they get destroyed, I can never resummon them. Taisuke says, that's too bad. Can't you just buy a new one? They was like, the sword I had cannot be easily made or bought. It needs to be remade. Taisuke says, why don't you just remake it? It was like, you're brilliant. They go down on the way. It looks like Ninja Nomicon ask Ninja Nomicon what the ingredients are. Oh shoot, I'm stupid. They go down on the idea of making it. I meant to say, Taisuke says, why don't you support tech to make a new one? He was like, you're brilliant. He looks up how to make a sword. And then still he's like, half the lemons I don't even know. Deku ends up getting on that and sticking it to Mei Hatsumi. Mei Hatsumi's like, so you want me to make you a sword? Well, fits your ninja aesthetic, but they're not very useful. They was like, this is a very special sword. Cannot be easily replicated. Mei Hatsumi's like, show me the list. He shows her the list. Mei Hatsumi's like, huh? Hatsumi's like, how these stuff shouldn't go together? You combine these two elements, bring two elements to a flaming sword that can reach the same length of a sun. With the same heat of a sun. It's like, I guess that's been Ninja Tango mode. This one, it should be, it allows it to be conducted by electricity, but it should be caught out by the element that lets it be manipulated by fire too. This shouldn't be possible. Not to mention, half the elements are impossible to gain. Half the metals I've even heard of. What the hell is ninja medium? It was like, you know, like, sorry, dude, sorry. I'm impressed who would butcher with no sword, But I don't know have anything to build it. This shouldn't be physically possible. Deku was like, put things again. You don't remember, according to the ninja, 9gn ninja, the red sword was forged in literal lava, so basically it's not easy to make. Deku's like, what am I gonna do now? Deku's like, I need some sort of way to create this, but it's not possible. That's when then ninja not trying to give him hints. He was like, what is it? Then he sees Yaroyozo walking by. Then ninja he goes like, what about her? You know, kind of like, hint. He was like, I don't understand. He was like, Mom was like, who are you talking to Deku? He was like, in that portion. Then Ninja starts Lear Jaws a apron on her. A worker apron on her. It was like, oh! Deku asked Momo if she can create something for her. Momo's like, I don't like this during the comedy. You should just buy it. He was like, no, it can't be bought. It's not easily made either. Momo's like, what do you mean? Deku shows us the chemical compounds. Momo's like, what? Half these elements shouldn't go together. This is a highly dangerous material you're trying to make, Deku. Momo's like, I'm sure. No, Deku's like, I swear I've made this before. I need you to recreate it in the form of a sword. And he was like, but I don't even know how these metals are. What that was ninja-manium. It's like, if I get you the full list of both the elements, can you recreate it? And Momo's like, if you say you created this before and you sure it's work, then I'll try, but I'm not sure. After Deku gets a full list, Momo tries to create in the form of sword. Deku's like, this is kind of difficult. It's fun. Deku ends up creating some sort of weird sword. It's red and black at the same time. And it's super long and skinny, in the form of a katana like Deku asked. Momo's like, I'm actually sweating. Took up a lot of... And then Deku noticed she's super skinny now. He was like, oh yeah, I forgot your character's is fat. Momo's like, it's okay. She needs to eat some food. The then grabs a sword. No one asks if it worked, because like only way to want to know. This says Ninja Tango Ball. The sword and lights. Deku tries to cut to one of the legs of the chairs. It instantly cuts clean through into his metal. Momo's like, you shouldn't have destroyed property, Deku. He's like, I'm sorry, but check it out. I got a new sword. One more test. Deku opens his pocket and just lets it fall through. He instantly goes to his pocket. Momo's like, how do you do that? He was like, it's a long story. But Deku then goes to his other pocket and pulls it out. He was like, yes! Deku hugs Momo's like, thank you. But I got a new sword. Momo's like, it's okay. And then I can show him another thing. It shows arrows about Momo's thing. Despite appearance, the prettiest and delicate people can be the powerful ally. Deku's like, really? Deku begins not training with a sword. He's getting he's cutting through heavy metal. Deku tries to cut through a bulldozer. And the bulldozer gets cut clean through. Deku's like, this is cool. Deku then thinks. Deku puts the sword away. But he senses something off. Something not right. But he doesn't really care right now. He's too happy with his new weapon. Deku keeps on training. Sorry guys. I'm not feeling that good. Deku keeps on training with his new sword. But Deku then hears about something interesting. He hears about a test. There was like, a event. The UA Sports Festival. It was like, what the heck, the UA Sports Festival? Aizawa starts to explain. He explains how the UA Sports Festival, the competition, where groups of students. It was like, oh wait, I remember what the UA Sports Festival is now. I don't know why he's spinning to Deku. Deku already knows. When Deku ready for the UA Sports Festival himself, because I can use swords. But I need to learn to do better because I can probably take on most people. But the real enemies are called Sean and Todoroki. And guys, I'm gonna end this what if here because I'm too busy and other stuff, so peace out and later.